All right. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Aaron Wiles Out TV coming to you with another video. I am here chatting it up with the Marco Blaze. He is a rapper. He is a producer. He has this beautiful makeup on with this gorgeous twerk what's the freaking name of that color? Turquoise?
Turquoise?
Perfect. Thank you. You know, I'm a little illiterate now. So, how are you feeling, Marco?
I'm feeling really great. Just excited for the interview.
Okay, good. All right. So, let's start off. With question number one. Can you tell us about Marco Blaze? Like, is it your real name? That's my first question. Is it your real name, or this is a persona, an alter ego, if you will?
So Marco Blaze is definitely a persona, definitely an alter ego. Marco is not my real name.
Okay. So how did you come up? So it is a alter ego.
Yeah, it's definitely like, a different side of them that comes out when, you're at the club, or you're, at home just with your friends, or if you're ever on stage, or if you're doing karaoke, like, or I don't know, maybe it's just me. I don't know, I like to dress up. So I have this like kooky side of me that I feel like I need to express. And so Marco is my avenue to express that.
Okay, cool. You're a little bit froze right now. Hopefully.
Oh no, am I stuck?
Yeah, you're stuck a little bit. But we just All right. Let's still go through this. Okay. Who or what inspired this look, Marco? Because you have the turquoise hair, and it's I think it's like a string type of like yarn or something.
Yeah, so this wig is actually made of different kinds of yarn. I have this is like, can't figure it out. Different color yarn, different types of yarn and string. I have beads in it. And yeah, I have all different color wigs. I mean, this one's turquoise, but I have an orange one, I have a blue one, I have a gray one, I have a green one. I have so many different colors and styles. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I mean, the person who really inspired the wigs specifically, like, the bangs like this, was Nikki. I mean, Nikki definitely inspired a lot for me. When I saw her come into the game, like, I never knew that you could do that you females and people in the LGBT community look to her for inspiration and have been inspired by her, because she really, like, flipped the industry on its head. Nobody was in hip hop was doing anything like that. Like, for example, Tekashi 6ix9ine couldn't come out with the rainbow hair before Nicki Minaj. She really, like, broke barriers for people to bring camp into hip hop, So she definitely inspired, like, the wacky, crazy looks and the animation and, all that. I mean, I do take inspiration from a lot of different sources, but she definitely helped out a lot, especially musically with my rapping and everything. But when it comes to the wigs, I really liked the bang look. Also, bangs are the easiest to do because of the way that I have these wigs made, the way I make them. If I put the bangs any other way, you would, like, see the wig cap thing. So it kind of, like, all needs to come out and lay forward, or else it would look really awkward. So it all makes sense.
Okay. Now, while seeing this look, many can interpret this look as cultural appropriation. How would you respond to that?
What? Well, why would you say that? Like, what specifically about my wigs would do you think would make somebody think that?
What if they did? What if they did? I'm just saying, if people out there would misinterpret it. So how would you respond to those misinterpretations?
Um, I mean, honestly, like I
Or
think I have
misinterpret
heard that before, and it was definitely a topic on the show. And I understand, the concern coming from people that people might be offended by it and everything. But the reality is that that's totally not like where it's coming from. That's completely not my intention. Like I have had a vision for these type of wigs since I was very young, like maybe 12. So that's when I really knew that I wanted to start doing music. Um, but I don't know, like it's a little bit hard to claim, wigs. I think it's a little unfair to kind of tell me that it's not appropriate for me to have. I put a lot of work into my wigs, hours into each wig, braiding everything, installing it in. It's something that I'm very passionate about, but it's also, you know, an expressive art form. It takes design. It turns
you
I'm
just
thinking, putting beads into it. There's beading. There's different types of braids. There's a whole thing to it, and it's more of like an artistic thing. It's not like me trying to look like a certain type of person. It's more of an artful kind of style. And I could see maybe where they're coming from, like because of the braiding. But I mean, it's fucking braids. Like, I mean, it's hard to kind of, claim braids. Braids have been in cultures all around the world. And it's, yarn. I go to Michael's and I get all these different color yarns, and it's the most cost effective way for me to create these looks and have like many of them. So, you know, I I would defend it every time. If people got a problem, it's really not my problem, and that's what I would have to say about that.
okay. Love that. Now, during this, I just want to give preference that I do a lot. I try to get ready for this. I take this very seriously. Live streaming, getting to know people and stuff. And while creating the flyer, you wanted me to change your cast photo.
Yeah.
If y'all see, if y'all go on the show's IG, Marco is looking like a boy without the wigs. No, he's a full grown man.
Hmm.
Marco wanted me to change his photo, and Marco wanted to get in touch with his feminine side. So my next question is, why is it so important to be in touch with your feminine side?
Well, I think it's important for people to be in touch with their feminine side because we really have both inside of us. Everybody has both inside of them. It's just, turned to different levels, and it's everybody's different programming that they have that is going to express those things. And they're both, you know, great. The masculine, the feminine, they're both great. But, there are certain people where, uh, okay. So kind of like the way I see it is, I'm sorry, what was your question? Because I'm gonna go on a tangent and I want to
Oh,
stay on the
well, the
question.
question is,
Why
why
is it
is it
important
important to be in touch with your feminine side?
to express femininity, or why? What was the question again?
To be in touch with your feminine side. Why is it important to be in touch with your feminine side?
Okay, so it's important to be in touch with it because, um, it's a whole different energy. You know, the masculine and the feminine are obviously opposites, you know, opposite ends of the pole.
Mhm.
And so, you know, if you do too much of one, there's no balance. You know, you gotta have like a balance. You gotta be in touch with your feminine side a little bit, the softer side, the, you know, the masculine and the feminine, they represent different things, and they are different things and have different qualities. And so if you focus too much on one thing, you're missing out on like a whole other other side of life. And it's not just, you know, visually, it's also about personality. It's also about character. It's also, you know, intrinsic qualities that are more feminine. I think it's important for men to develop because, like, for example, being emotional, I feel like a lot of men have their emotions suppressed,
Mhm.
turns them into these toxic, masculine, you know, evil creatures. Um, and so it's important to be in touch with your feminine side to alleviate that. Like, it's important um, to be a little bit feminine. You know, it doesn't make you gay. It doesn't, you know, uh, shouldn't hurt your ego to express softer emotions. Yeah, like, I don't know. I just think it's definitely not a terrible thing to, you know, dip your toes into.
Okay, okay, okay. Um, you're a producer. Let's go into you producing music. Let take me on a day to day in the studio of you producing. And second question to that, second thing to that, when did you first get started into producing your own music?
So I first started producing beats when I was like 13.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I had like my little garage band on my computer, and I really started to kind of play with the sounds and play with rhythm, and, you know, putting together different loops, as they would call it. And then after I started to mess with the loops, then I started to think, okay, well, I want to make my own kind of melodies. And so then I started to make my own melodies. And then I started to, you know, make my own drum patterns. And then it was a building process, you know, and I got better and better at it over the years, of course. But it really started like that. Um, and because I knew that I wanted to do music, and I felt like it was very difficult and very expensive to have to work with a producer. So I was like, I need to figure this shit out. So that's how I really started to make my own beats, and I've stuck with it because I found that I love to do that. It's like the most unique. It's the best way to have a unique sound. You know, it's 100% you, 100% authentic, and so I wouldn't have it any other way. Like, people try to make me go on other people's beats and stuff, and I'm like, if it's my project, it's my beat, and that's just the way it's gonna be. So I'm very passionate about the production. So it started, you know, around that time, and I've been producing ever since. Um, and yeah, I like to produce hip hop, rap, pop, dancey things, all kinds of different things. I have just, you know, piano instrumental type things, which people don't really know all of that because I don't have those things put out yet. But
Mm-hmm.
um, they'll get to know all the different musical sides of me. But for right now, we're sticking with that pop hip hop vibe.
Okay, good. Just a quick question, Marco. What are your pronouns?
I'm a he. I'm a he, him. I just like to dress up a little bit.
Okay,
So
okay, all
think of it.
right. Just if people don't want to be disrespectful and just call you or anything.
Mm.
So let's get into the show, The Heights. Right?
The Heights.
The Heights. Yes, that's coming out January 27th.
Hmm.
It's next week.
Hmm.
Okay. Uh, how did you get introduced to the show?
Um, so basically, the way that I found the show was
Mhm.
I was just scrolling on Instagram, and I guess, and that's similar because Tati, I guess, also found through Instagram. Instagram is a wonderful place, but I was scrolling on Instagram and I came across one of their posts. And I was intrigued. I was like, "Ooh, what is this?" And then I went and I checked out their page. Um, I think at the time, like they had already had a full cast. Uh, and I just DM'd them anyway because they didn't really know the situation. But I asked if I could audition. And, I just was like, okay, let me reach out. Let me, ask and see what happens. So, yeah, they ended up getting back to me and they said, sure. And then, one thing led to another. And then I was part of the cast. So that's how that happened.
Okay, cool, cool. What made you want to apply?
Well, the thing is, like, what really made me want to do it was that I just wanted to get involved with the community more. I wanted to have more gay friends. I wanted to be involved in, gay entertainment. I wanted to um, be more connected to the community. And so that was like, I think the perfect way to get involved. Is to just, get my foot in that way, like get on this show, meet a bunch of people, have a great time shooting. It's been really fun, to be honest. And yeah, that's really how that happened.
Okay, good, good, good. All right. So, looking on the show's IG page, I saw your cast photo, and I actually skimmed through everybody's cast photo, and yours in particular really intrigued me in an interesting way. Um,
Why?
thing I left out of your, rapper producer, it says on your cast photo that you practice in which. Can
Yes.
you, yes, can you please elaborate the practice in which for the viewers, please?
Yeah, so I'm not sure if some of the viewers, I definitely am a practicing witch. I cast spells. I'm a, you would be very surprised and shocked to hear some of my stories, which I won't share because real magic is a secret. Yeah.
Marco. Say that again. Go over. Say that again.
Did I cut
As
out?
it kind of
Okay.
cut out a little bit, kind of cut out.
Okay. Sorry about that. Basically, I just said that I am a practicing witch. I cast spells. I'm a very powerful manifester. Um, you would definitely be very surprised at some of the things that I've seen and done. I was very surprised at some of those things. So I definitely know that it's very real. And I'm not here to convince anybody about it because it's, really up to the person in their soul to kind of figure it out. But yeah, I work with crystals, I work with herbs, I work with all manner of different things. And yeah, it's a very eclectic kind of thing. I don't do a specific kind of witchcraft. I do kind of what comes to me. Um, and I think that's where it's most powerful is the intuitive aspect of it. Not really reading all these books and watching these YouTube videos. I mean, you could do that, but I think where it really happens is when you look inside and you find the answers inside and you use other things like crystals and whatnot as tools and videos and things and encounters as inspiration. And yeah, I started off with the actual, that's not true. I've really done witchcraft since I was like a kid, like since I was like 7. I was doing some things. And so been doing it ever since.
Okay. Love that, love that. It's very interesting to hear that. I have never heard of people practicing witch. I thought it was only in TV, books, and mythology and everything. So, my next question is are you ready for the criticism that comes along with being on a reality web series?
Um, so I think you froze for a second. So I don't know
Oh,
if you're done with your question, but if it's about criticism,
yes. Are you?
I'm definite. I don't give a fuck. Hold on. Okay, we're back. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So you said something about criticism. Um,
Hmm.
I don't give a fuck about the criticism. You know, I think everybody who's in the LGBT community can relate in that we've been like social pariahs for like our entire lives,
Uh-huh.
and, you know, I have been humiliated, bullied, you know, think very big things. I'm not going to go down the whole list, it's stupid. But, needless to say, growing up gay is very hard. And so I consider myself much more mentally capable than I was back then in high school and junior high and all these things. So if you just put it on a world stage, some of that same shit, but on the world stage, to me that's just like stupid. Like it doesn't really bother me. It's just words. I'm a very powerful being. I know that. And so it just doesn't affect me. It just, bounces off and they will receive that energy right back. I don't have to engage with it. And I don't.
Okay. All right, got you. So, my next question is, what can the viewers expect to see from Marco Blaze
Um, on the show or just in general about me?
on the show, and then you could basically in general go into general the show first. The show.
So in the show, I feel like I got problems with everybody. Everybody got problems with me, which I really didn't want it to be that way, and that's really annoying. But so whatever. So they should expect that, and they should expect that I definitely know how to run my mouth. Like I'm not going to let people talk to me crazy. I'm not going to let people talk down to me. I'm not going to let people, have their way. It's, I've done that for a very long time and I've allowed people to push me around. And, I decided a long time ago that I wasn't going to do that. And so, that's what you can expect from Marco. Very loud. I'm not amount of space that I want. And, I'm just doing me, and I don't give a fuck about you know anybody's fucking feelings, because you know what, nobody gives a fuck about mine. So it is what it is. I think people should expect to hear some great music. People should expect to definitely be entertained, that's for sure. um so that would answer that, I think.
Okay. Gotcha. So, my next question and final question is, by the what do you hope to gain by the end of this experience?
Okay, so I think you broke up for me for that first half, but
Okay. So, what do you hope to gain by the end of this experience
on the show,
on the show?
I mean, I hope to gain, or I shouldn't use the word hope if we're talking manifestation. I stand to gain. Um, I think just like a larger foothold, or pied a terre, if you will, in the LGBT entertainment niche. That's really my goal, is to get my face and my music and my brand out to the LGBT community, um, or others in the community. Um, so that's really what my main focus is. I definitely want people to know who I am.
Okay, good. Okay, love that. So, we have some good news, guys. Marco's music, I listened to it. The EP is called Bad in a Good Way.
Mhm.
Actually, he just dropped today the first music video that's called Blaze Brand. And he
Mhm.
also have a single out called Gimme Brain. So you
Mm-hmm.
have to go to his YouTube, his music YouTube, which is Marco Blaze. Type it in to the search engine, Marco Blaze, and the music video is called Blaze Brand. And actually, who produced that music video, Marco?
So actually, one of the cast members, Xavier, he's a video director, so he actually directed that video.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. So y'all go to the all the links to Marco's music will be in the description below. So go check it out. Go check out Bad in a Good Way, the EP. Go cop that Gimme Brain and go to Marco Blaze YouTube and go watch Blaze Brand the music video. It is out now. Go and watch it. It's a really, really good video. And he flows.
Yes. The
Listen.
video just came out today.
Mm-hmm. The video just came out today, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Marco is very good. Marco is very good. He's very talented as well. So,
thank you.
Marco.
Yes.
You want to play some games?
I want to play games.
All right, let's play some games. So,
what game do we have?
Okay,
on the
game
menu
that
today?
the game that we have is, because I played
it. You froze.
Yeah, it's froze, but I can still hear you, so it's good. You hear me?
Oh, I could hear you now. Yeah, when you froze, I couldn't hear you or nothing, but now I hear you. Yeah.
So I'm good right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I played this with your fellow cast member, Toddy, but it's going to be a little different. Instead of me saying the cast member's name and them thinking about a word to match with theirs, I'm going to reverse it and I'm going to say words and you just match it with one of your cast members. So I'm going to say a word and think of I'm going to think of probably let's say Top Hat. Who the first person you think of?
Top Hat?
Yeah, Top Hat.
I've thought of Bronson. I don't know why.
Yeah, so just like that.
Okay.
So, all right. You ready for your first word?
Yes.
Okay. The first word is loser.
Oh my God, that's so mean. Okay. Who's a loser? It's so mean. I can't. I'm so mean. But I think if I had to say somebody, it would be Marcus. Sorry. Not sorry.
The next word is fraud.
Whoa. You trying to get me hurt out here. So who's a fucking fraud? Bronson.
All right. The next one is stylish.
Me.
Period. I love that confidence. Okay. Let's go with the next word is follower.
I would say Bronson and Marcus because they really just follow each other, and you'll see that through the whole show. They do not, they're just like each other's little, Siamese twins or whatever.
Okay. Love that. The next word is uncultured.
Uncultured. Dalmain. Oh, Dalmain, only because he just does not know how to act. So, Dalmain.
Okay. Oh, the next word is pink slip. And that means that I want them off immediately. I want them
off the show?
Basically.
Who do I want off? I don't really care too much about any of them to be like, I want you out of here.
But if you had to pick
But
one,
if I had to pick a person that I think contributes the least
mm-hmm.
to the show, that would be Marcus.
Okay. All right. I got three more. Just three more. Just three more.
Okay.
Mediocre.
Um. Ooh. I'm gonna say. I feel like why are all these words negative? Why are these words negative?
Okay, so
Um,
we're gonna switch that. Let's switch that.
I feel like I'm
Love-
just shitting on everybody.
Okay, so let's move it forward. Let's give it a little sweetness.
Okay.
Lovable.
Lovable. I'm gonna say Toddy.
Okay, okay. All right. The next word is leader.
Xavier. I think
Xavier?
yeah, I think Xavier definitely has like more uh he's very like assertive, and I think that comes out. I mean, he was my video director, and even though, that was like a thing, um he's definitely assertive. Sometimes it's like in a bad way, but
Mm-hmm.
I would say that quality also would make him a good leader.
Okay. And my last and final word. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right, because it's a kicker. It's a kicker, I promise you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The word is baby dick.
Um, Baby dick. That would probably be me.
Period. Live for that. I live for
Hmm.
an honest person.
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely honest. I mean, I'd be the first person to say like, listen, I mean, I don't have any qualms about my thing, but I'm definitely it does what it needs to do, and I'm very happy with it. When it needs to do what it needs to do. But it's more of like a grower. So, and I'm aware of that, and but it is what it is, and I'm totally okay with it. So,
Okay, okay. So let's play another game.
I just want to say, I just talking about that and saying that means that I do have the biggest one. So, enough said.
Period. All right. So this game that I made up is like yearbook mania. I played this with your fellow cast member as well. It's
Hmm.
just small. It's just small. It's nothing like large.
Okay. I mean, we can go large if you want.
I mean, we all could go large. Honestly, I'm not too fond of large, but it's cool. Shout out to anybody that loves large. Uh, all right. Who's most likely in your cast to flip flop?
Um, I would say Bronson because he's mad fucking fake.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Who's most likely? Now it's crazy that one of your cast members said this about you. But well, not you. I don't think he said this about you. No, no, no. My bad. Sorry. Mm. Who's? Let's just ask this. Who's most likely to be messy?
Um, yeah, I don't think anybody called me messy because that I'm
Yeah, yeah,
definitely
yeah. I just remember. I just remember. My bad.
yeah, and I
Like
wouldn't say
pull it
that.
back. So like to pull it back. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But who is messy? I would say Dalmain. Messy, sloppily messy. Messy like get a fucking mop.
Okay. All right. Um, this is the last one. This is the last one. Who's most likely to have a nasty attitude?
um, I think Xavier. is really kind of like known on the cast for, very short tempered, very like, yeah. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, but yes.
Okay, I love your honesty. I love your honesty. But so this is another game. This is the third and final game, and then we're completely out of here. So, you know,
Okay.
this game is called Sour and Sweet. So you're gonna give me one thing sweet about each cast member, and I want you to give one sour as well. Give one sweet, one sour about each cast member.
Okay.
So I'm gonna name the cast member.
Okay.
Let's go easy. Toddy.
Toddy. Um, I mean, something really sweet about Toddy is that, like, a positive that I would say about him is that he's very friendly. I think he's really nice. Like, I think he's the cast member that I had the least problems with. Um, and I mean, I don't really have any, you know, crazy complaints about him, so that's good. That already is sweet on its own. But I would say to actually have to say like an actual sweet quality would be, um, yeah, I think when he's what he said about himself, like having a nice like a good heart, I could definitely see that for him. Like he um just exudes like this nice, cuddly kind of energy, I feel like. If that
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes total sense. So one sour about him.
Oh, and then one sour thing about Toddy. I mean, the only thing that I could say really is that um the thing with Toddy is I don't think he's really smart with the finances because I mean, I had a fraction of his budget and my video I think came out like 10 times better. So I think he needs to, double and triple check. He needs to make deals. I don't think he's making good deals, and he's spending too much money on those things. And I think he has to go back to the drawing board and figure out a plan to get, the best deal. So I don't think he's obviously not a good deal maker. So
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
Okay. You are really honest, and I love how raw you are.
I've I've told you.
I really love how raw you are, Marco.
Yeah.
I love the honesty. I live for that. Okay, so the next one is Xavier. Give me one sweet, one sour about him.
So Xavier, one sweet thing about Xavier, um, is that he's very, how do I say, like what I said before about his like leadership and that assertiveness and that, you see the thing about Xavier, okay, is that his his what's good about him is also what's bad about him. So he is very assertive. I feel like he can be very protective and he can, really stick up for you. And he can, like, we love that. But that same energy sometimes can make him a little, like, combative and a little, like, not aggressive, but I mean, Toddy was right, like, with the word abrasive. That was a good word because he's very, like, sharp, you know? Um, so his good quality kind of like melts into a bad quality when he takes it there. Um, so he could be a little kind of cocky and big-headed a little bit. Um, you
Mm-hmm.
know, that's another vice I think that he has. He has like a superiority complex, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And he's so tall, so he's always literally looking down on everybody. So I think that's his sour side.
Okay, okay. So let's go into the next one. Dalmain.
Who?
Dalmain. Am I good? Am I
Oh,
good?
you
Am I
froze.
froze? Am I froze? Am I froze?
Oh no, come back.
All right.
I can't hear you or see you. Okay, we're coming back. We back. Okay.
I'm back.
Sorry. What happened?
We back.
Yeah. Who?
Okay, Dalmain.
Who?
Dalmain. Am I froze again?
No, no, no. I don't know her. I don't know her.
You don't know Dalmain?
Go with it. I'm pulling a Mariah moment, okay?
I know you're doing it.
Okay, fine. So Dalmain. I mean, I definitely have more negative things to say about Dalmain. Like
You can't think of
Dalmain.
one sweet thing about him.
Um, I supported him and bought his makeup, not his makeup, his hair products for my friend who has really curly hair, and she liked it.
Okay, that's so sweet. So he
So
got great products. He got great
good
products.
products. Good products. You know, that's a good thing.
One negative, or it's like a laundry list of negatives.
I think that we would be here for probably another like 15 minutes or so for me to answer that question in full. But if I was to say maybe three, four, five things. Okay, one thing. I mean, I already called him messy. He just, I don't know. Like, y'all gotta watch this show and just watch this man. He crazy. Um,
Mhm. Okay.
yeah, I think he definitely doesn't know how. He's another one who doesn't know how to act. Wait, is that the one who I said doesn't know how to act? Yeah, he doesn't know how to act. That's it.
Mhm. Okay. All right. So let's go on to the next one. The next one is Marcus. Let's go with Marcus.
Marcus. Yeah, a lot of people get us confused because our names are so similar except for one letter.
Mhm.
Um, or two, actually.
Mhm.
But so a cool thing about Marcus, he's very level-headed. You know, I don't think gets overinflamed with the drama, doesn't really partake too much. Um, except for when I feel like he has to step in. But
Mhm.
he's definitely very level-headed, not causing any problems really. Um, and again, you know, I think that positive aspect lends into the negative aspect
Mhm.
because Toddy is very, very much right, where he is a little bit boring and doesn't really have a lot going on.
Mhm.
And, you know, it's kind of very much the land of the dead over there, you know, very dry, like a desert with not much life and interesting things. Very uninteresting, I feel like. I mean, I did see one thing that there was a couple things that he did in the show that people are going to go, oh shit, that's really cool, but um, not really um, anything that you know stands out.
So that's the sour thing about him that he nothing stands out about him.
Yeah, very boring. Very much Land of the Dead.
Okay. So the last one, well, it's not really the last one because I actually want you to do yourself. So
Okay.
the next one is Bronson.
Bronson. Well, Bronson, you know, to be honest, like I don't really know too much about him because he we'll skip to the second half of the question because it answers the first part of the question. And I would say that he's very fake. He's very fake. You know, he'll put a smile on and oh, you know, we're besties. Oh, show me this. Oh, show me that. Want to go do this? Come see my house. But then he's talking shit about you. He's, you know, plotting your demise. Like he's, you know, a fake little bitch. And so, being that he has been so fake to me, I actually don't know too much about his authentic personality. And so
So you
there
don't
you
have
go.
nothing sweet about him.
He got nice skin,
Okay.
right?
Okay. Yeah. So, okay, so let's move on. Give us one sweet thing about yourself and one sour thing about yourself, Mr. Marco.
um, well, one sweet thing about myself, I think, is that, well, not I think, but I guess what I feel about myself is that, excuse me, I got shit in my fucking mouth. Okay. So what I think about myself is that um I think I'm like a creative powerhouse. Like, I just have all these ideas, and I have all these you know visuals and music and art and drama and theatrics and jewelry and makeup and fashion, and just it's just a whole, it's just a vibe, like I
Mm,
think Marco Blaze is an experience. It's like and it's entertaining. People, I think, will get invested in me because um there's so many pieces to me that are very magnetic. So I think that people are gonna really enjoy getting to know me, and they're gonna enjoy what I bring to the table, which is, like these really cool wigs and the raps and the clever little things that I say. And I just think I'm fucking dope, and I think that other people are gonna think I'm dope too. So that's my positive, sweet thing. And my negative thing would be that, um, well, I mean, remember when Toddy said camera?
mm-hmm.
And I think, I think what he meant by that was that, like, when the camera comes on, like, I turn on. Um, and I think that something negative about that is that, like, well, I'm not gonna say, like, sometimes people think I'm fake, even though I'm pretty, like, authentic, I think. I'll say that something negative about me would be that, oh, sometimes, I get really insecure. And um, even though I know I shouldn't be, but it's almost like this weird paradox. And I think a lot of people can relate to it, where they're like, I I know that I look good, I know that I'm on my way to success, but, like, I feel like this, I feel like shit, I feel like that. So I think that I'm a little bit insecure sometimes, and I think that it prevents me from making the necessary moves that I need to make, because I'm like, oh, I don't want to go out to the club because I feel like I put on a few pounds, and, like, I stop myself from doing things because I think, well, I don't want to make a fool. But then again, I go on live and look at me with my fucking wig on. Like, I'm easy to make a fool out of myself, and I love it because it's fun, and I don't really take myself too seriously in that way. So I don't know. Maybe that's not a good enough negative thing, but I could keep going. I mean, like, um, I think that another vice I have is um, that I definitely, if I'm arguing with people, I raise my voice way too quickly. I'm definitely, even though I'm patient, very patient, and I sometimes too patient because I let people do me dirty, and sometimes I don't, you know. Um, but I think at the same time, um, oh fuck, I lost my train of thought. That happens a lot too. That's a negative thing too. Sometimes I'll be in the middle of talking and I go on a tangent and I'm talking and then I lose my train of thought. So there you go.
Okay, okay, okay. So, but we got through it, even with the technical difficulties. Can you hear
Hmm.
me? I'm moving
I can
good.
hear you. Yeah.
Thumbs up. So even though technical difficulties and stuff like that, and even through that, we still got through it, and I think people are going to be very shocked but they're going to have a probably a positive outlook while watching the show, and you don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
You'll probably be people might think you're the villain, but you probably might end up being the underdog in the end. You never know.
Mhm.
It's anybody's game. So thank you for this chit chat, Marco Blaze. I want
Oh,
everybody to get everything Marco Blaze. I'm talking his single "Gimme Brain"
hello,
is down in
it's me. What?
it's
Okay,
down
you're back.
in
You're back now.
below.
Okay, sorry. What?
It's okay. It's okay. It's
Okay.
down. All things Marco Blaze is in the description below. His new single, Give Me Brain, is down there. Go and
Mhm.
cop that. Go download it, stream it, pay for it, buy it, support your fellow LGBTQ artists. Okay. His music video just dropped today. It's called Blaze Brand. Okay. Follow
Mhm.
follow him on Instagram at Marco World, at Marco Blaze World. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. And download, stream, buy his EP on all streaming platforms. It's on
Yes.
Apple. It's on Spotify. Yes. So go to those and stream. His the the EP name is Bad in a Good Way. Stream it, y'all. Stream it. Yes, Don Devo is give me brain, give me. Yep. So that
Give
is
me
all
brain.
things Marco. So how you feel, Marco, about your first interview? I don't know if this is your first interview. I don't know. Is it?
Yep. Yes, this is this is the first time that I'm ever doing any type of reality show, any type of I'm very new to even though I've been making music for a long time and stuff, I haven't really put myself out there. So this is the first time that I'm doing any type of show, any type of thing like that. And it's also the first time that I've conducted this type of interview. So, this is a really big milestone for me. And, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate the opportunity to show me off to your viewers, and so I can give them a little piece of Marco Blaze. Yeah, I've really enjoyed this interview, and I'd really love to come back when I have other albums and things coming out. So yes, if you'll have me, I'd love to be back.
Well, I already love you, and I can't wait to watch you. Yes, guys, go subscribe to Marco Blaze World. Go and subscribe to official I Like Media, and and y'all watch it. Did y'all watch the trailer? It's up there. It's up there on their Instagram. On their Instagram,
Mhm.
their YouTube. I Like Media's on YouTube. Go and watch that trailer. You'll see Marco in many scenes. You know, arguing, even
Yeah.
fighting down, child. Even fighting down. Marco is no punk. Marco is not a punk. He is not to be pushed over. He is not.
No.
Listen, he's not this. He's not. Yeah, he's not like some little paper that you could just toss around. You're gonna have to thump. Okay. So and I live for that. I live for you, Marco. Your music. I listen to your EP is really good. Your rapping, your flow, yes, it's definitely giving me inspired, and I live for it. It's very colorful. You could just tell that your music is very colorful, and which I
Yeah.
love. Gimme Brain, featuring Boy. Let me see if what's his name?
Featuring Boy Barbie.
Boy Barty. Yes, I said because I was like, Boy Barty. Yes. So Boy Barty. Yes, that song is actually goes off. Gimme featuring Boy Barty is actually a very good song. Very good
Thank
one.
you.
I will play that. That's actually on repeat. So I'm definitely going to play that when I get in my room and sip on something, smoke on some,
Mm-hmm.
cheese or whatever, and bump that.
Uh-huh.
So thank you for the interview, Marco. Thank you. And y'all,
Thank you.
the next interview will be with Will be no, not Bronson. Marcus. Marcus is tomorrow at 7, so you will get to hear him. You know, yeah.
You'll hear him try to get me back on everything all the shit that I just talked about him. You're gonna hear him try to fucking like nail me down. But he don't
He'll
got
probably
nothing
go
to
to positive
say
route.
about
He'll probably go to positive route. You never know. But
he might, but I don't know. We'll
yeah,
see.
but thank you again, Marco Blaze. I can't wait for
Thank
for
you.
the premiere, which is January 27th. So be ready, y'all. Be ready. It premieres. The Heights premiere January 27th, and that's next
Yes.
week. So be there. All right. Thank you, Marco.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Ooh.